Good morning, student. This is maths lecture, maths paper 2. Today we will see maths paper 2, 8th chapter, binomial distribution. In binomial distribution, there is only one exercise, 8.1. So, see the syllabus of binomial distribution. Here, Bernoulli trial and binomial distribution, then condition for binomial distribution, then mean and variance of binomial distribution. Bernoulli trial introduction. In our day to day life, we come across many experiments which are dichotomous in nature. That is, they are produce only two possible outcomes. For example, a toss coin shows a head or tail. A manufactured item can be defective or non-defective, etc. In such type of experiment, one outcome is referred to as a success and the other as failure. Definition: trial of random experiment is called Bernoulli trial if it has only possible outcome, that is success or failure. Okay, what is Bernoulli trial? Trial of any experiment is called a Bernoulli trial, and it has only two, we will consider two outcome, that is one is success and other is a failure. Bernoulli distribution: let there be an independent trial in an experiment. That is, the experiment is carried out n times under identical conditions so that we can regard them as an independent experiment. Let every trial have two outcomes, success and or failure. Let a random variable x denote the number of success in n trial. Then x can take values 0, 1, 2 up to n. Okay, random variable x denote the number of success in this n trial. Okay, and it can be takes the value 0, 1, 2 up to n. Let p be the probability of the success and q be the failure in a single trial so that p plus q is equal to 1. Let P and hence Q be the same for each trial. Let us find the probability of X success in n trial. We want X success in n trial where X can be any integer 0, 1, 2 up to n. One way is to assume that there are success in first x trials and failures on remaining n minus x, right? So x be the success in n trial, then we will take the small x as the value of values 0 to n. Okay, then r is a success, then in first trial, then the remaining n minus x are the failures of the trial, right? Condition for binomial distribution. First, there are a fixed number of Bernoulli trials n which are all independent. Second, each trial results in an outcome which can be termed as either success or failure. Third, the probability of success or failure remains same in each trial. Probability of success and failure are remain same in each trial. If probability of success is equal to P and probability of failure is equal to Q, then P plus Q is equal to 1. 0 is less than P is less than 1. P plus Q is equal to 1. A discrete random variable x taking values 0, 1, 2 up to n is said to follow binomial distribution with n and p as parameter. Its probability mass function is given by probability of x is a random variable is equal to x number of trial, which is equal to probability of x is equal to ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n or is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, so you have to remember this formula. Notation. It is a notation to denote the probability of, it is a notation. X is equivalent, X is a random variable is equivalent to binomial or binomial of n comma p. Okay, so it is a notation. It is read as the random variable x follows binomial distribution with parameter n and p. Note that summation of summation of x is equal to 0 to n p of x is equal to summation of x is equal to 0 to n n c x p raised to x into q raised to n minus x is equal to 1, which is equal to q plus p raised to n. The probability involved here are terms in the binomial expansion q plus p raised to n, and hence the name of this distribution is binomial distribution. Mean and variance of binomial distribution. Let P be the probability of success and Q be the probability of failure in a binomial trial. Thus, random variable x is similar to binomial of n comma p. Then the expected number of success in n trial is denoted by E of x, which is equal to mu, which is equal to np. Expected success is denoted by E of x, okay, and which is equal to n of p, which is mean value or the or random variable x following binomial distribution. The variance of binomial distribution is given by variance of x, which is equal to sigma square x, which is equal to npq, right? So variance of x is npq, and the standard deviation of x, which is positive square root of the variance, is given by standard deviation x is equal to sigma x, which is equal to square root of npq. Now the exercise 8.1. See the first question. A die is thrown 6 times. If getting an odd number is a success, find the probability of, first is 5 success, second is at least 5 success, and third is at most 5 success. See the solution. Here a die is thrown 6 times, so n is equal to 6. Okay, then getting as odd number, so is a success. So here the probability of success, that is random variable, we will consider as getting an odd number. Okay, then find the probability of 5 success, at least 5 success, and at most 5 success. See the solution. Let x denote the number of odd numbers. So probability of getting an odd number, which is equal to p, probability of odd number, that is success, we will consider as p, which is equal to odd numbers. Odd numbers on the die we get 1, 3 and 5, that is 3 numbers. So out of 6, so therefore p is equal to 3 upon 6, that is equal to 1 upon 2. So now we get P, that is 1 upon 2. Then we will get Q by the formula P plus Q is equal to 1. We know P plus Q is equal to 1. So P plus Q is equal to 1. We know the formula. So we will get Q as 1 minus P, that is equal to 1 minus half, so which is equal to half. So now we get Q is also half. P is equal to half, Q is equal to half, and given n is equal to 6, right? So the notation of random variable x is similar to binomial of n comma p. N is 6 comma p is half. Then PMF, that is probability mass function of x, is given by P of probability of x is equal to x, which is equal to 6cx into half of 1 upon 2 raised to x into 1 upon 2 raised to 6 minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to 6. Then first phi success, that is probability of phi success is equal to probability of probability of probability of x is equal to phi, which is equal to 6c pi into half raised to phi into 1 upon 2 is equal to 6 1 upon 2 6 minus 5, that is 1, which is equal to 6 into half 6 into 1 upon 2 raised to pi into 1 upon 2, which is equal to 3 upon 2 raised to 5, which is equal to 3 upon 32. Then second, probability at least pi success, which is equal to probability at least pi success means कम से कम pi success, उससे ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है, which is equal to probability of x is greater than equal to 5, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 6, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 5 plus probability of x is equal to 6, which is equal to 6c pi 1 upon 2 raised to pi into 1 upon 2 plus 6c6 1 upon 2 raised to 6 is equal to 6 upon 2 raised to pi plus 1 upon 2 raised to 6, which is equal to 7 upon 64. Third, probability at most pi success, which is equal to at most pi success means कम से कम pi success होना चाहिए, right? उससे कम होगा तो चलेगा. So probability of x is less than equal to 5, which is equal to 1 minus probability of x is greater than 5, which is equal to 1 minus probability of x is equal to 6, which is equal to 1 minus 6c6 into 1 upon 2 raised to 6 is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 2 raised to 6, which is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 64, which is equal to 63 upon 64. So answer is 63 upon 64. Second question. There are 5% defective items in a large bulk of items. What is the probability that a sample of 10 items will include not more than one defective items? Okay, so solution, let x denote the number of defective items. So probability of getting defective item is equal to p, which is equal to 5% given, which is equal to 5 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 20. This is given. So we will get p. Now we will find out q. by the formula P plus Q is equal to 1. Therefore, Q is equal to 1 minus P, which is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 20, which is equal to 19 upon 20. So given n is equal to 10 trials, n is equal to 10. So random variable x is equivalent to binomial of np, that is 10 comma 1 upon 20. So mass probability mass function of x is given by probability of x is equal to x, which is equal to which is equal to 10 cx 1 upon 20 raised to x into 19 upon 20 raised to 10 minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to 10. So therefore probability of sample will include not more than one defective item, which is equal to probability of x is less than equal to 1, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1, which is equal to 10c0 1 upon 20 raised to 0 into 19 upon 20 raised to 10 plus 10c1 1 upon 20 raised to 1 into 19 upon 20 raised to 9, which is equal to 19 upon 20 raised to 10 plus 10 into 1 upon 20 into 19 upon 20 raised to 9, which is equal to 19 upon 20 raised to 9 into 19 upon 20 plus 1 upon 2, which is equal to 19 upon 20 raised to 9 into 29 upon 20, which is equal to 29 into 19 raised to 9 upon 20 raised to 10. So this is the answer. This is the same as the first. Then fourth problem, 5 cards are drawn successively with replacement from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability that 1. All the 5 cards are spade, only 3 cards are spade and none is a spade. See the solution. Let x denote the number of spade. So probability of getting spade is equal to there. So we know that there are 52 cards in a pack of cards. Out of 50 cards, there are 13 cards are the spade cards. So probability of getting spade is equal to P, which is equal to 13 upon 54, that is equal to 1 upon 4. Then Q is equal to 1 minus P, which is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 4, that is equal to 3 upon 4. So given n is equal to 5. So therefore random variable x is equivalent to binomial distribution of 5 comma 1 upon 4. So probability mass function of x is given by probability of x is equal to x, which is equal to 5cx into 1 upon 4 raised to x into 3 upon 4 raised to 5 minus x. X is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to 5. First, probability of all 5 cards are spade, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 5, which is equal to 5c5 1 upon 4 raised to 5 into 3 upon 4 raised to 0, which is equal to 1 upon 4 raised to 5 is equal to 1 upon 1024. Then second, probability of only 3 cards are spade, which is equal to probability of x is equal to random variable x is equal to 3, which is equal to 5c3 1 upon 4 raised to 3 into 3 upon 4 raised to 2, which is equal to 5 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 raised to 2 upon 4 raised to 3 into 4 raised to 2, which is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 into 1 into 9 upon 4 raised to 5, which is equal to 90 upon 1024, which is equal to 45 upon 1 45 upon 512. Note, answer given in the textbook is 45 upon 1024. However, as per our calculation, it is 45 upon 512. Then third, probability of none is a spade, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 0, which is equal to 5c0, 1 upon 4 raised to 0, 3 upon 4 raised to 5, which is equal to 3 raised to 5 upon 4 raised to 5, which is equal to 243 upon 1024. Sixth problem, a bag consists of 10 balls each marked with one of the digit 0 to 9. If 4 balls are drawn successively with replacement from the bag, what is the probability that none is marked with the digit 0? Solution, let x denote the number of times of getting a ball marked with the digit 0. Probability of getting a ball marked with digit 0, which is equal to p, which is equal to 1 upon 10. Therefore, q is equal to 1 minus p, which is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 10, which is equal to 9 upon 10. Given n is equal to 4, therefore random variable x is similar to binomial distribution of 4 comma 1 upon 10. Therefore probability mass function of x is given by probability of x is equal to x, which is equal to 4cx into 1 upon 10 raised to x into 9 upon 10 raised to 4 minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to 4. Therefore, probability of none is marked with the digit 0, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 0, which is equal to 4c0 into 1 upon 10 raised to 0 into 9 upon 10 raised to 4, which is equal to 9 upon 10 raised to 4. Then ninth problem, in a box of a floppy disk, it is known that 90%, 95% will work. A sample of 3 of the disk is selected at random. Find the probability that first none, second is 1, third is 2 and fourth is a all of the sample will work. Solution, let x denote the number of disks that will work. Therefore, probability the disk will work is equal to p, which is equal to 95 upon 100 is equal to 19 upon 20. This is given. Q is equal to 1 minus p, which is equal to 1 minus 19 upon 20 is equal to 1 upon 20. So now we get Q is equal to 1 upon 20. Given n is equal to 3, therefore notation random variable x is similar to binomial distribution of 3 comma 19 upon 20. Therefore, probability mass function of x is given by probability of x is equal to x, which is equal to 3cx into 19 upon 20 raised to x into 1 upon 20 raised to 3 minus x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. First, probability of none of the sample will work, therefore which is equal to probability of x is equal to 0, which is equal to 3c0, 19 upon 20 raised to 0 into 1 upon 20 raised to 3, which is equal to 1 upon 20 raised to 3. Therefore, probability of one of the sample will work, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 1, which is equal to 3c1 19 upon 20 into 1 upon 20 raised to 2, which is equal to 3 into 19 upon 20 cube. Therefore, probability of 2 of the sample will work, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 2, which is equal to 3c2 19 upon 20 the whole raised to square into 1 upon 20, which is equal to 3 into 19 square upon 20 cube. Fourth is probability of all three of the sample will work, which is equal to probability of x is equal to 3, which is equal to 3C3 19 upon 20 the whole bracket raised to cube into 1 upon 20 raised to 0, which is equal to 19 upon 20 the whole bracket raised to cube. 11 problem. It is known that 10% of certain article manufacture are defective. What is the probability that in a random sample of 12 such article, 9 are defective? Solution. Let x denote the number of defective article. Probability of getting defective article, which is equal to P, which is equal to 10 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 10. It is given. Then Q is equal to 1 minus P, which is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 10 is equal to 9 upon 10. So now we get Q also given. N is equal to P. Therefore notation, random variable x is similar to binomial distribution of 12 comma 1 upon 10. The probability mass function of x is given by probability of x is equal to 12cx into 1 upon 10 raised to x into 9 upon 10 raised to 12 minus x is equal to 0, 1 to up to 12. Then probability of 9 article are defective is equal to probability of x is equal to 9, which is equal to 12c9 1 upon 10 raised to 9 into 9 upon 10 raised to cube, which is equal to 12 factorial upon 9 factorial into 3 factorial into 9 raised to cube upon 10 raised to 12, which is equal to 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 factorial upon 3 into 2 into 1 into 9 factorial into 9 cube upon 10 raised to 12, which is equal to 22 into 9 9 raised to 3 upon 10 raised to 11. So this is the answer. Then 12th question, last question. Give that x random variable x equivalent to binomial distribution of np given that. Okay, 1, n is equal to 10, p is equal to 0.4, find expected value e of x and variance of x. Then second, if p is equal to 0.6 and e of x is equal to 6, find n and variance of x. Then third, if n is equal to 25, expected value of x is equal to 10, find p and standard deviation x. Fourth, if n is equal to 10, e of x is equal to 8, find variance of x. See the solution. Random variable x is equivalent to binomial distribution of n comma p. First, here n is equal to 10 and p is equal to 0.4. So we will get q by the formula q is equal to 1 minus p, which is equal to 1 minus 0.4, which is equal to 0.6. Therefore, E of x is equal to NP, which is equal to 10 into 0.4, which is equal to 4. Then variance of x is equal to NPQ, which is equal to 10 into 0.4 into 0.6, that is equal to 2.4. Second, here P is equal to 0.6, Q is equal to 1 minus P, which is equal to 1 minus 0.6 is equal to 0.4. Therefore, E of x is equal to 6. Therefore, NP is equal to 6. Therefore, N is equal to 6 upon P, which is equal to 6 upon 0.6, which is equal to 60 upon 6, which is equal to 10. Therefore, variance of x is equal to NPQ, which is equal to 10 into 0.6 into 0.4 is equal to 2.4. Now third, here n is equal to 25 and ex is equal to 10. Therefore, np is equal to 10. Therefore, p is equal to 10 upon n, which is equal to 10 upon 25, which is equal to 2 upon pi. So Q is equal to 1 minus P is equal to 1 minus 2 upon pi is equal to 3 upon pi. Variance of x is equal to NPQ, which is equal to 20 pi into 2 upon pi into 3 upon pi is equal to 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Then standard deviation of x is equal to square root of variance of x, which is equal to square root of 6. Fourth, here n is equal to 10, expected value of x is equal to 8, therefore np is equal to 8, therefore p is equal to 8 upon n is equal to 8 upon 10 is equal to 4 upon 5. Therefore q is equal to 1 minus p, which is equal to 1 minus 4 upon pi is equal to 4 upon 5. Then variance of x is equal to NPQ, which is equal to 10 into 4 upon pi into 1 upon pi, which is equal to 2 into 4 upon pi, which is equal to 8 upon pi. So here all the 12 questions are completed and exercise 8.1 is completed. This chapter is completed. Thank you.